We got sent here to the Rising Stones as part of a one of the blue quests in Ishgard. So let's look at that one real quick. So let's see. Let me update gear set and then switch over to White Mage. And let's see who it was that was here. They said they had a dark presence, so I'm not sure who they could possibly be. And they wanted to meet here at the Rising Stones. Ooh, who are all these people? Oh, some of these are the loyalists. Vimatia, hello. I was one of those to answer the Scions' call to arms and volunteer my blade at the siege of Ishgard. 'Twas there that I made acquaintances by this fair fellow. This guy over here, he seems very cool. Conjurer, I see. A Muppet staff. Ooh. Yeah, I can't talk to him though. He looks cool. You guys look pretty badass. They were the adventurers that answered the call to arms. FME? Oh, we met you. Well, these are one of the loyalists. Riol and Lady Ugiri have already left to pursue the rumors of missing Scions. I think I might head to Gridania myself and make some inquiries there. Alien. To help widen the net of our search efforts, I've recruited a small army of seasoned adventurers, friends from my own days in the dungeon delving trade. Bloomwitha? I'm sorry that I refused your plea for aid. Oh yeah, this is one of the people that we talked to rally against Ishgard, and she refused, rightfully so. But aside from the very real dangers that Ishgard faced, I sensed something not quite right about the Crystal Braves, and you were right. You were definitely right. Oh no, this is one of the people that we asked him. No, wait, we might have asked for Ishgard. Maybe we asked Crystal Braves, but you were totally right, Bloomwita. Good instincts. Serves you well. There's not like a well-earned drink after a hard day's work. I see. Clements. Nice name, nice name. Oh, I was talking to the other person though first. Einar. I like your hair. Goes nice with that the yellow feather. I've met a new man, but he spends more time talking about his lost sibling than aught else. Mayhap you've met the missing brother. I hear he used to work here. Oh, Ochre Boulder. Oh, this must be Hoary Boulder's brother. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, they're missing. They're missing as well. Comments? I love your robe, by the way. This is a very cool robe. Look at this. It's a wand, a conjurer's wand. It's got like the blooming rose on it. You look amazing, lass. You look amazing. You like it's full field medic. I love the green as well. It really suits you. Oh, Aenor, why must you always fall for these tragic types? And it is not as if we need another healer. I'm already the healer. Look at this guy. He's got the full two-handed staff. Hello. For 1,000 days I walked along the edges of Abalathia's fiery craters, tempering both mind and body that I might withstand the rigors of battle at my brother's side. When at last felt I was prepared, I traveled here to Mordona, only to be greeted with the news that Hori is nowhere to be found. Sorry, yeah, I'm sorry, we still haven't located him yet. Him or the other guy that he's usually with, whose name escapes me right now. Ome. And so the moment you learned that your young companion was in danger, you hastened here with an axe in hand. Such fighting spirit! We shall be fine friends, you and I. Isildur? Who are you? I came as soon as I heard the news of Alien's capture. Oh, this is the old guy that Alien was usually with in Gridania. But these old bones do not move as quickly as they once did, and worst of it had ended by the time I arrived in the toll. I see. So Tumu's just like, I heard she's in danger. I'm on my way. I'll get there slowly. All right, let's see who this mysterious stranger is. Since we're out this way anyway. Keep your eyes peeled. It's never good meeting with mysterious strangers who spoke not of their purpose. My thanks for coming. Who is it? Oh, here and now? You wearing a mask. Unukalhai. Whoa, I didn't know we needed to meet this person here. Unukalhai. What to give this person's voice? Unukalhai is my name, and I serve a friend. I sought you out that I might alert you to the rising threat of the beings known as icons. I'm already pretty aware of the icons threat, but sure. Is there other icons? You are aware of the threat, you say. Ah, but I speak not of the primals, with which you are exceedingly well acquainted. It may interest you to know that the term icon and the beings to which it refers precede the Garlean Empire by eras. You see, it is the name by which the Allegans called godlike beings, the dark divinity Odin among them, and the Garleans who seek to emulate the glory of ancient Allag have simply availed themselves of it. Pray, permit me to continue the tale. Oh, I did guess right. I was just like, is this Urianger? He said pray, so I thought I'd take a guess. Urianger, how kind of you to join us. As the Warrior of Light's comrade, my participation is but to be expected. After all, the matter doth pertain to the very fate of this star. The icons of Eld in the distant past. These mighty beings did offer fierce resistance to the Allegan Empire. However, they eventually fell to the men of Allag, who devised the means by which to capture them. And it did not end with capture, as you well know, for the Allegans also learned how to harness the icons' power. They refined this knowledge at the Aetherochemical Research Facility on Azus Law. And within the centrifugal crystal engine, they sealed 3 of the beings, the Warring Triad. Oh yeah, they were talking about the Triad when we did the Azus Law questing, and I saw like 3 figures at the top that I thought might be involved in the dungeon, but weren't, so... Was that them? 'Twas first and foremost to acquire the infinite power of the Warring Triad that the Archbishop did seek Azus Law. But he didn't do that. In the wake of his defeat, the bindings which confined the icons were severely damaged. Doubt not but that they will fail completely ere long. Know that we do not condemn you for striking down the Archbishop. You were simply fulfilling your destiny. Big words, dude, my destiny. And yet, were the Warring Triad to be released into the world, unimaginable destruction would ensue. Take heart, for there is hope still. Through swift action, we may yet prevent their awakening and see them resealed. But in dealing with this new threat, our first step must be to contend with the old. 2 savage gods are returned, I fear, summoned once more by their worshippers, and at strength far surpassing their previous incarnations. I speak of the primals Ravana and Bismarck. Oh, are we getting the extreme versions of these fights? If left unchecked, they will inevitably seek to seize power of the Warring Triad. Will they inevitably? Is that how that's gonna work? This will serve to feed the confidence of chaos and hasten the icon's awakening. I feel like, with the exception of Garuda, I don't think any of them have sought the power of other icons. To wit, we must needs vanquish both their kinds. I pray thee, however, to first focus the gaze upon the primals, ere we turn our attention to those icons and their fitful slumber. I shall return to the waking sands forthwith and consider such measures as are available to us. Meanwhile, I bid thee attend to the task of eliminating the primals. Young Unukalhai shall assist thee. Rest assured he is not our enemy, for the time being at least. What do you mean for the time being at least? You sus, dude? You sus? Oh, you're just leaning against the desk here? Feel free to have a seat, lad. The Warring Triad, a book. The Awakening. The Warring Triad is a collective term for the three immensely powerful icons that were brought into existence during the twilight of the Third Astral Era, summoned by the native tribes of Miricidia. These entities were set against the encroaching forces of the Allegan Empire. The strength of a primal is determined by the fervent prayers of its faithful, and as the Miricidians' prayers called for saviors with the power to throw back an imperial invasion, the resulting incarnations were perforce imbued with nigh incalculable might. That the Allegans were capable of conquering such godlike beings well illustrates the incredible heights to which their technology had ascended. The implacable empire subdued and imprisoned the Warring Triad, shackled them to machinery that sustained the icons' forms, whilst at the same time leeching away their infinite energies. But wouldn't that take ether from the land still? I guess no, they gave it something to sustain its form. Interesting. Man. For 5 millennia did the Warring Triad languish thus in dreaming servitude, their slumber disturbed until Archbishop Thornton the 7th of Ishgard rattled the bars of their cage. The Archbishop had come to Azizla seeking to absorb the Three's power and make of himself a god without rival. It was fortunate then that the Warrior of Light and her companions thwarted Thornton before he realized his tyrannical ambitions, but the victory was not without consequence. The violence of the battle cracked the seals that keep the Triad in torpor, and the icons had begun to stir. Worse, the Garlean Empire and their heavy-handed efforts to plunder the secrets of Azizla threatened to drag them into full wakefulness. Yeah, there's still Cool Helmet Guy, Hydrus, that's still hanging about. These terrible entities must be destroyed before they arise in all their cataclysmic splendor. I see. This will be like what Rambros does for the Crystal Tower series. Just recaps. I guess this is a done raid, maybe? Oh, 2 of them. One for Thok around the clock. One for Bismarck and one for Ravana. Small talk? Oh, you gotta walk away and lean the thing. A pleasure as always, Kelvin. What would you ask of me? Tell me about yourself. I am Unukalhai, and I serve a friend. Lest you wonder why one so young was chosen for this task, is because I have, how should I put this, an intimate knowledge of the primal mind. Say what? You are curious, I'm sure, but you need not understand the nature of power to use it, do you? It is much the same with the Echo, I imagine. I see, so you don't even know about it yourself. Right, yeah, tell me about the icons. Ah yes, the beings the Alcan dubbed icons. How much we have yet to learn. Precisely how they stand apart from primals we have yet to determine. If they were summoned in a similar manner, then who is responsible and how have they managed to endure for millennia? We have gained some understanding of the Dark Divinity's true nature, yet he is but one of many, and far from the most powerful. Isn't Odin like is he the one that wanders around in as a world boss, I think in Gridania maybe? I think so. The Warring Triad, whom the Elegans imprisoned within the centrifugal crystal engine of their research facility, concerned me most of all. Their infinite power is beyond comprehension. Were they released into the world, unimaginable destruction would ensue. Simply put, that cannot be allowed to happen. The very fate of this star hangs in the balance. Fortunate we are, then, that you have risen to the challenge, Warrior of Light. Your triumphs of the primals are an inspiration, a shining example that future generations would be wise to follow. I have thus decided to keep a detailed history of your battles against the Warring Triad. The journal will be available to you here, should you ever wish to peruse its pages and reflect upon your deeds. Okay. I'll take the quest then. Diabolical Bismarck. Unukalhai would have you face the Lord of the Mist once more. If we are to prevent the awakening of the Warren Triad, then Bismarck must be cast down once more. I'm aware of the rather unorthodox method you employed to lure out and slay the White Whale before, and had mind to follow established precedents. That said, islands are not easy to come by. I should hope it not necessary, but you may as well show this gemstone to Chief Sono. He will know it as a weeping eye of Manuk Manai, and it will ensure that he is completely committed to our cause. Say what? We giving this as a gift? Oh, and before you ask, I've already informed Master Garland of our plans. He's currently en route to the Blue Window. Okay. And Thok around the clock. Unukai would have you face the Lord of the Hive once more, as I'm pretty sure that's what he said. What I said. As you prepare yourself for battle, so too does Ravana. Within Thok as Thok, he builds his strength, feeding upon the prayers of his innumerable children. But those same children will not suffer you to live should you surrender yourself to them a second time. I mean, we did something to make it accord with Ravana, but I guess this is just like, hey, we want you to do the extreme primal fights. Now you must devise a new way of approaching the Lord of the Hive's domain. Consult with the storyteller, the Elder of the Vath, and he will aid you in this endeavor. Take this bauble. 'Tis known among the Nath as the Burning Eye of Ravana. When the time comes, you will know what to do. Oh, this dude's just giving us the artifacts. He's already done the legwork of retrieving the artifacts for us. Alright, thanks. Thanks, Unukalhai. Thank you. Alright, the solar has a new purpose. Houses Unukalhai. Alright, well, that was it for that little part there. Well, I guess I'll do those eventually, but not anytime soon, especially considering I got all of the post-story left. But I figured I might as well pick that up. We have the coffer of shit that we brought in. Why not Poshafan? Let me see. There he is. Crafted by the first sons of House Helenar to honor the passing of one of House Volton's greatest knights. This miniature replica of the Great Hoshafan Greystone only begins to tell the tale. That was his last name? The tale of a man who devoted his life to service of his nation and his friends. Oh my goodness, Hoshafan. There you go, we got a little Hoshafan mini. Ugh. I believe Hoshafan. Alright, and then we got the healing accessory scoffer. Unable to use, you can't carry more than one augmented primal bracelet of healing. Oh. Fuck, dude, I picked this up with tombstones. That's where this came from? I see. But there's other gear in there. Fuck my life. Okay. Well, that's maybe why they divided it. Okay, let me find the vendor real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna vendor this, and then assuming it's the exact same because I can't carry more than one of it. Even though I have it equipped. Oh, I don't know. Maybe if I put it in my saddlebag, will that work as it? No, it's unique. So even if I had it equipped, let's see if maybe I can. If this will work real quick. Oops. Hold on. Okay. Oh, there we go. Easy peasy. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Alright. Okay, so I wasted tombstones on that one. Alright, well, we'll equip this. We get, oh, two rings. Oh, nice. This is skill speed. Yeah, this, okay. All of it. I was just lamenting that we didn't have this yet. Cannot equip in that slot. Wait, oh, this is a necklace? Oh, my bad. My B. Okay, also very green. Wait, then this is 240. Wait, these are both necklaces. Why do we get two? Oh, one is the other one. Okay, this is the casting one. This is the one we got from the slaying. This is the slaying one. Oh, okay. Sorry, they look almost identical. Okay, that makes sense now why that one was green. Yeah, this one is white. Okay, there we go. That was the issue. Righto. This one's the same thing but it's in white as well. Okay. Only one ring, which is a shame. I guess we replace this ring. And yeah, our earring is the best. It's the pre-order ring, so... Alright. We will need another ring, though, eventually, and that's where I could have used the tombstones for, but alas, I fucking wasted them. Fuck my life. Oh well. Oh, Emmeline, you're all the way out here? How'd it go? Sorry, old girl, I'm not in the mood right now. We'll have that drink another time, shall we? What's the matter, Anawara? Usually when he slips away from his lessons, I have to search everywhere, every tavern to find him, but this time... Do you have any ideas? I've never seen him like this before. Yeah, why is he so like this? Is he mourning Harshafa still? Hold on, let me move some of this around. Hold on. Put the food over here. Potions here. Put the gems down here real quick. This is High Potion of Mind. Sagan thing. Oh, this is a choir roll thing. Okay. All right. Sorry, choir roll and orchestral roll. Okay, well, now that that's done, I'll know now when the freaking hell I wasted those tombstones. Need to give us the exact same thing. It's also my fault for not reading that vendor properly and buying from the first tab. Oh well, it'll happen sometimes that you forget like that. I think it'll probably end up selling the bracers anyway. Since I equipped them, I don't think I can. I don't know if they have like a re-vendor option to regain the elegant tombstones, but alas, we'll just take the loss. Hey, good thing we wander off this way, or else we wouldn't have had that dialogue with Emmeline and Anahua. Alrighty, let's continue with the Heavensward post-main story questing. So we got Alphino and Totaro to speak to out here. Alphino? Much as I worry for the future of Ishgard, the fate of our missing friends concerns me even more. And we're still missing, as we saw in that last little cutscene, Yida and Papalymo, and at least we now know they're alive. Now in the story, well, we did know that they ditched their link pearls at some point, so we knew that they escaped Ul'dah. From there, we didn't know. Then yeah, now it's just Minfilia. Alright, Totaro. Sesame cookie. We'll take this. Not actually a staff. Steam staff. Not actually a staff, but a dish made from steaming freshwater fish known as the Retribution Staff. A long, thin wavekin believed to be the cause of storms. Ooh. Sesame Cookie takes a blue monster who greedily devours these big delights have frightened... Tales, sorry, of a blue monster who greedily devours these delights have frightened children across the realm for generations. Oh, like the Sesame Street Cookie Monster. Oh, cute reference, cute reference. Alright, Tara is waiting to share good tidings with you and Alphino. Oh, Flahamim! And Coltonet and Hori Boulder in this one. Oh, we're getting the B team.
Alphino, Kelwyn, I've been looking for you all over for you. We've received word regarding Flahamin, Hori Boulder, and Coltonet.
Really?
Really? Has something happened? No, it's nothing bad. Quite the opposite, in fact. It seems that once they learned the Scion's good name had been restored, they board the next ship bound for Limsa. They should be arriving any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link pearls are, isn't it? When they work, I mean. And you don't mind being spied on.
It's easy to tap into link pearl communications. It's like, they can be a little bit unreliable, but it's the only long-distance communication we have.
Quite. But what wonderful news to think that our reunion is close to hand.
Yo, Kryl, you also here? And Thancred. Pleasure to see you too, Alphino.
Thancred and Kryl. What brings the two of you here?
Kryl and I have been looking into how we might track down Minfilia. I thought you were going to the Rising Stones, Thancred. You're not? You went with Kryl to Mitoya as well instead?
And we may have just found the answer.
The answer? Oh, Tataro's so excited.
Kelwyn, when you were fleeing Uldar with Minfilia, you said that Heidelin spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that is true, and I see no reason to suspect that it is not, it seems reasonable to conclude that Heidelin commanded her to remain behind.
Yeah, I believe her, the way it went was, she was just like, no! And then that was the first word she said. She was just like, wait, I hear Heidelin. And then she was like, no. And then she was just like, I have to stay behind, so. She wanted her to stay behind for some reason.
That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia.
Why, that doesn't happen often, or what? I guess we haven't seen direct intercession from Heidelin before. I mean, not directly in any means. Like, I guess she's spoken to us occasionally and be like, ooh, the darkness. But I mean, nothing directly besides to be like, ooh, the darkness, you know? Not be like, go this way, you know?
Admittedly, this is all quite hypothetical, but I propose that such intervention, however subtle, must surely leave some residual trace, a lingering disturbance in the ether, or ripple, if you will.
Okay.
In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we will require suitable data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found. The battleground where Kelwyn felled the Ultima weapon, and the site of my personal ignominy. When he was, hold on, ignominy definition. Public shame or disgrace. Yeah, when he was possessed by the Ascian. 'Twas there that Heidelin intervened to shield her from the magic I invoked. Well, not technically you, but yeah, that did happen, though. I guess that was direct intercession, but I don't know if that was because of the Blessing of Light. I guess that did happen. She did shield me.
Yes, through the blessing of light, it's sort of her own direct intercession. Not so directly, but I don't know. This is the Highland intervene to shield it for the magic I vote. Kryl and I will infiltrate the castrum and analyze the ether therein. The two of you? Alone? I have a proven knack for subterfuge, and I'm confident there will be sufficient nooks and crannies in which to hide Kryl while the patrols pass. Maybe wear something less bright yellow, Kryl. Besides, if you and Kelvin come along, we'll see Flahaman's grand homecoming. I mean, that's hardly a priority compared to this, but okay. Why are you so eager to go alone, Tancred? Well, when you put it like that... Very well, I trust in your plan. I know not whether the data will yield a means to find Minfilia, but it will at the very least eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Okay. Taro and I will return to the Rising Stones and make preparations for our comrades' return. Might I impose upon you to meet them at the Lemons docks? Of course, will do. Then I shall see the four of you at the Rising Stones. Safe travel. Yay, we're gonna go greet them at the airport, I mean the docks. Alright. Rendezvous with Flahaman and Limsa Laminza. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Okie dokie. Nope, still a little bit ways to go, a little ways to go. Flahaman! Hurry, Coltonette, you're all here! Oh, look at you, lass. New garb? Is new garb? Alright. Coltonette. Isn't Kelwyn light? Really, you didn't have to come all this way just for us. But yes, I did. Who else to welcome the B-team do? Is that... By the gods, it is you! Well met, Kelwyn, well met. Yeah, dude. Your brother showed up at the fucking Rising Stones, by the way. Flahaman. You guys are okie doke. B-team Scions, retreat. Let's go. Oh, Kelvin, how have you been? Come here, let me have a good look at you. Doing okay. A lot's happened to me, though. Thank the 12. One hears the strangest tales in foreign lands. I worried about you all every day. Oh, in foreign lands, the strangest tales? Did word travel of whatever heck I've been doing? We would have sent word sooner, but the Braves afforded us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could do to escape, and I'm glad you guys did. Escape, that is. Tataru found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter aboard the Hannish vessel. It pained us not being there when you needed us most, but we made the most of it, didn't we, Coltonette? Studied and trained from dusk till dawn, we did. Damn, you guys level up? Nice-oo, nice-oo. Pained us to not be there when you needed us most, yeah. Thanks for wanting to be there for me, though, guys. We would have sent word sooner, but we knew not whom to trust. And with the vast distance. That's understandable, that's understandable. Glad you guys are okay, though. Those dark days are behind us at last. I shall be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter. No, Sheik said. We haven't found her yet. What do you mean she's... missing? How could you let this happen? Well, why are you accusing me, dude? I tried my best. She stayed behind of her own volition. What was I supposed to do? Fucking kick her, drag her kicking and screaming? While I tried to fucking run for my life? Forgive me. I'm sure you're doing everything in your power to find her. I am. We have literally no idea where she is. All we know is that Heidelin bid her stay. As Thancred must be. He watched over her from the first, long before me, and he will watch over her to the last. Yeah, he's only just out of the live stream though, so... I shall pray for a safe return, and busy myself in the meantime. Sorry to bear this news to you, Flahaman, but yeah, that's how it is. For certainty, there is much more to be done. The braves may have bloodied us, but the path remains, and we shall not be swayed from it. Aye, that's the spirit. The Scions and a long overdue reunion. Huzzah! I'll smile and nod. Well, there you have it. To the Rising Stones. Alright, B-Team Scions away. Oh hell, what is it? Cutscene? Cutscene or just loading screen? Oh, cutscene. Meanwhile, in the Empire. I said Thancred in disguise. It totally is. Oh, Carl, I told you not to wear bright yellow.
With that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Let us be about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Heckaroonies, Thancred, did you always have two eye colors, or did this change because of the live stream nonsense? Is it like you still got both eyes freaking gone, but you only got one? Is that a common effect of live stream exposure?
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque?
Guy they looked the
You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you favored me with so much as a single compliment since we set out.
Listen, Thancred's been through a lot, dude.
Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
Oh my, Kyle, is this really the time for the heart-to-heart moment in the middle of a fucking Imperial castrum?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Yeah, I can at least agree with that.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
Okay, see, there you go. Get to the point with it, Cryo. She's being all coy about it, but she's trying to suss him out.
I see now where Alphino gets it from.
Yeah, she does actually. Actually, it seems a lot like Alphino. The way with words.
Minfilia is dear to me. It is true, but not in the way you think.
Not in the beloved sort of way?
15 years passed, when she was still but a child.
Oh, okay.
There was an incident at
backstory?
a parade. A gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed.
This is from the 1.0 stuff.
I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path.
The gift being the echo.
She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoix, every Scions. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
A stalwart fed she had in youth, Ingrid.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
Oh, hit him with the, okay, my backstory, now yours.
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope.
After the explosion at the island or whatever, Kyle was recovered, but yeah, she was like in a coma for a bit or whatever, and Minfilia, I guess, was always asking after her.
And neither will I.
Fuck yeah.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydalin's intervention will lead us to her.
Fuck, hacker Kryl over here. Or they may have had the password or something like that. Way to go. Shh, they're in. Alright, little cutscene there with Thancred and Kryl. Alright. How likely is it going to be that we return here a lot? How likely? We're probably still got a lot to do with Ishgard though, right? Yeah, fuck it, we'll keep it Ishgard for the duration of this. Oh, hey guys, you're right here. I thought you were going to be in the building. Closing it. Home at last. I must make my rounds and see who remains. By the way, Golden, I love your hat. I like the little feathered part of it at the end. And look at the stripes inside the collar. Dude, Golden is fashion. Alright. Ah, it's great to be back at the toll. It even smells like adventure. I see, Bahaman.
It feels good to be home again. To think that everyone is waiting for us, just beyond those doors. Friends and family with whom we have shared so much.
Well, those who remain, as I said.
Gods help me, but the older I get, the more sentimental I become. Come, let us not keep them waiting.
Alright, let's go. Coldnet. Stowy nod. Alright. In we go, in we go. The Rising Stones. Alright, hello, hello. Alpha now? And there they are at last, thank the 12. Kataro.
Nothing like a homecoming to lift everyone's spirits. Thanks for bringing them back, Kellen.
No problem. Got some of the crew here. I recognize this person. I think she watched us when we had the bout with Ori. This person looks cool. This little fellow looks very nice. What is with the sneaky peeksies over here? Also, it's this guy who we haven't spoken to yet, but like the cool healing dude. Is that Lady Flahaman? The Lady Flahaman I've heard so much about. Well, I shall have to introduce myself. Okay. Meanwhile, hold on. What is this quest for? It says, speak with Scions, the Rising Stones. So we're speaking with all the different Scions, alright. Blumuda. I worry that Migas is getting a bit carried away. I suppose I can overlook it on this occasion. Eliane. When our comrades betrayed us, I feared all was lost. How wrong I was. And not all is lost yet. We must tell the children at once. They've been so fond of Hori. Oh, the Doma kids?
Alia and Efemi. It fills my heart with joy to see you both hale and hearty. And what of Higiri? She is well, though abroad on a mission at present. It wasn't the same without you. Welcome back, my lady.
That's right, Flahaman, you're great.
Well be praised, so many are still with us.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you, dude?
We could do with more of that around here. Heartfelt reunions with stalwart companions brings a bloody tear to my eye.
Clemens, hello, are you okay?
First ochre and now hoary, a passing fancy I could suffer, but this, she's hopeless, utterly hopeless.
What? What, is she in love? Solar?
I heard it all from Eliane. So where is she? If I'm to greet the songstress of Ul'dah, I would do so on my feet.
Over there, by the door. Home?
The secrets oneself in a ship. Ships hold to secure safe passage to a faraway land. This is a tale we know all too well. When they are well rested, I would like to seek a formal introduction. Why wait, my friend? Come, there's no need to be shy. Pray grant me a moment longer at least, though I'm happy to oblige you, my legs are rather less accommodating. All the old limbs don't work like they used to.
Alright, yo, Ochre.
Huzzah, he is returned. Together my brother and I shall serve the Scions to the breaking of the 8th dawn.
You're assuming there's gonna be a Severin Thumb Rumble calamity, dude. Oh, I guess they've held well to the pattern so far. Oh my, decisions. Dude. Alright, dude, what up?
Ochre, what in the 7 hells drove my little brother to come to Mordona? Why, you, brother. You and the Scions, of course. For 1,000 days I trained, and that I might grow as strong as you, that I might fight alongside you. Yet now that you are here, I sense that you surpassed me once more. No, do not tell me you trained with the Hanish, did you not? Your eyes do not deceive you, brother. I studied the trials of the braves and drunk deep of the souls of mine enemies.
Oh. Alright, Colton, you're the last of them. How you doing? Couldn't find, like, I don't know, a chair?
Glad though I am to be home, I cannot help but think of those who have yet to return.
Yeah, we are missing people, and, you know, a lot of people probably weren't as lucky to get out.
Once we have settled in, I would join the search.
Thanks, Coltonet. Oh, anything else to say?
We all must do our duty, and I'm no exception. Our brothers and sisters are counting on us.
What about you? Anything else to say?
An unexpected and respected but welcome reunion indeed. And a challenge besides. It would not do to be bested by my little brother. Oh no, not after having come so far.
Right.
Isildur has the spirit of a man half his age. I imagine his granddaughter often struggles to keep up.
That's Isildur for you. He's got the spirit, but not the body of a man half his age. Alright, Taru. Here we are, rebuilding the Scions again.
It's been so long since I've seen them all like this.
Too long. Yeah, here at the Rising Stones. By the way, I hope you don't mind that in the solar we got this weird white-robed dude called Unukalhai, whatever the heck his name is, Unukalhai or whatever. He seems okay, but I've been told he's got a weird aura about him, so I don't know. He wears a mask and shit, so I don't know. 'Twas the chaos born of my foolish ambition which forced them to flee. Oh, Alf, no, being hard on yourself again. We've already been through this. It's okay. We just gotta do what best we can. You know, I'm sure Taleji Adeleji's plot would have gone through even without the Crystal Braves. He just made use of them as additional armed forces. And that did oust us, I guess, from the Rising Stones as well. Yeah, I don't know why Taleji Adeleji was just like, oh, we'll take down the Scions as well. Fucking idiot. I can understand it being just like, oh no, like, Nanama wants to disband the leadership of Ul'dah and make it a republic instead. I should assassinate her. Like, I can understand his motivations there, but then on top of that be like, oh yeah, let's also take out the defenders of Eorzea? Like, I guess maybe they thought we would eventually see, he thought you'd eventually see through our plots, but really, what short-sightedness. Though they are returned, there are others yet missing, others whom we cannot forsake.
But we'll find them, Alphino. I know we will. Minfilia, Yida, Papolino, every last one. And when they walk through those doors, we'll be here to welcome them home. With me at the head of the queue, of course.
Alright. Anything else to say, Tataru?
It'll be like it was. Just you wait and see.
The word of the mother. Ooh, what the fuck is all this? Oh. Pororogo. Oh, a minion and like the little frog wizards. Enchanted familiar though it may be, kissing it will do nothing to alter its corporeal form. Har har har. Alphino is eager to return to the search for Minfilia. Tancred and Kyle contacted us a short while ago. It would seem that their foray into the Castrum Meridianum bore fruit. They asked that we rendezvous with them and Istiola in Idleshire, where they will share their findings. Rude though it is to depart without speaking to our guest of honor, I expect she will forgive me if I return with her daughter. Well, that's gonna be a lot to ask there. Once again, assuming that'll lead us straight to Minfilia. Taro, anything else to say before we go?
What are you still doing here? They're waiting for you in Idleshire.
Okay, dude, calm down. I'm going. I'm going. Let's see. Actually, hold on. I think I don't know if it's the teleportation thing increases by distance. But let's go to Ishgard first with our hearth. And then now let us teleport. Hold on, the Idleshire. That's a lot of coin. I don't know if it lessened anything at all. Whatever. We'll go.
Okie dokie.
Alright, there's the squad, there's the squad. Hello, where's Alphino? He was supposed to be here as well. Where's Alphino?
'Twas rather less than I had hoped, though mayhap I asked too much.
How is Flahammond, by the way? Enchanting as ever, I trust. I shall have to pay my respects when time allows. Oh, there he is. There's Alphino. My apologies. I am the last to arrive. Yeah, usually that's on me. I was surprised you weren't here. For a second I was just like, oh no, Alphino in danger, because usually I'm the last one to arrive. So, what news have you for us? Well, as we postulated, there were indeed what appeared to be the remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the aether at the scene of the Ultima weapon's destruction. A ripple at odds with the presiding pattern. Okay. Though faint, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to the observed following the destruction of the Isle of Val, when I believe Hydaelyn shielded me with the blessing of light. To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Sild Aqueducts in Ul'dah. To see if Minfilia, the remnants of Minfilia's conversation with Hydaelyn. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect of a more recent disturbance. Oh, okay, because it's more recent. So I was gonna say, like, Hydaelyn reaching through to Minfilia might not have been a bigger disturbance than her shielding me from a giant ass blast. But who's to say? Hydaelyn. There's no other explanation. Well, I mean, there could be, but yeah, that seems like it. But there's more. When I studied the site where Y'shtola used flow, it appeared that not 2, but 3 beings had been affected. What? A third? Did she get one of the crystal braves in the fucking blast, dude? Or did Minfilia run back and get caught in the flow thing, and that was what Hydaelyn wanted? All right. Yet unlike Y'shtola and Thancred, there was no trail to follow. Or our unknown third party was simply there, and then not there. Now, recall your visions of vast crystal floating in a sea of ether. This too is but a theory. Studies of gifted subjects suggest that, when commuting with Hydaelyn, we briefly leave our bodies behind. Oh? So let us consider the facts. 1. Hydaelyn interceded. 2. A third being was caught in Y'shtola's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3. Hydaelyn may have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. So you're saying... You are implying... I take it that Hydaelyn guided Minfilia into the compass of my magic, that she might summon her body and soul onto the ethereal sea. In which case, we must needs continue our search there. For a blessing, the means to do so already exists. Does it? I speak of the Anti-Tower, a chalet in construction conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Though I know not where its entrance lies, we need only ask its last custodian, a contrary old crone, who, for another blessing, refused to join the Exodus. Master Matoya was the keeper of the Anti-Tower. I had no idea. Then our course is clear, dude. Luckily, dude. We must petition her aid once again. Yo, Matoya, we back again. Always here bringing trouble to your door, dude. Well, not really trouble. We're not really bringing trouble to her door, but we're bringing her excitement in her self-imposed sort of hermity exile here. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, away we go, away we go. Thumatoya. Yeah, they really saved all this retrieving Scion stuff for the post-main story. Which is understandable. I mean, we already the B plot of Ul'dah already got shoved really quickly underneath the rug. There's like, clear that stuff up. We gotta make room, make room. It's all about the Ishgard plot. I mean, I feel like they could have tied it all, like we could have all done this and then tied up the Ul'dah one as well, along with all this post-main story stuff, but I guess they also wanted to introduce this Warrior of Darkness stuff. But that's the only thing I'll say about this expansion, is that they really did wrap up the Ul'dah plot right quick. It's almost like for the massive impact of that scene, they really resolved it so quickly as to make it seem almost insignificant. Not that it wasn't, because it did have a big impact, but it was just I guess it really enforces the fact that we'll reach this batch to be like, all right, well, I did that, but now it's all done with, haha. Like, oh my god, dude. Like, what the impact of that scene. Thancred can't use magic anymore, and fucking Y'shtola is blind. And we still don't know where Minfilia is, and we've separated from most of our friends, and all the other fucking nonsense with that fucking shit. Alright. Hi, Matoya, we're back to visit again. We need more favors. Oh, what a surprise. Well, what secrets have you come to extract from me this time? Though it pains me to admit it, your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask that you grant us entry to the Antitower, that we might use it to seek a friend who we believe has been transported to the ethereal sea. And who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? Of course, it's the girly Y'shtola. The tower was abandoned to its magical keepers 15 years ago. They have the run of the place now. If that is not deterrent to you, then by all means. Is that all? I felt sure you would seek to dissuade us from our course, given your role as custodian. Role? Hardly. The Forum foisted that title on me. I didn't want anything to do with it. They were just like, here, Matoya, I have this responsibility, and I was like, fuck you. During the Exodus, every entrance to the Antitower was sealed, save one. Oh shit, this is the doorway, dude? My role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through it. Oh, is that why you're hanging out in this cave, dude? Such was the Forum's final order to me. I was just like, I'm staying here, and they're just like, alright, might as well safekeep the Antitower while you're here, and I was just like, whatever. Well, I can remove the wards right now. Will you be going or not? We will, Master Matoya. We will do whatever it takes to find Minfilia. We'll see about that. Kelvin can go. The magicless rogue, too, if you like. He's no use to me. Oh wow, he's like, Kelvin can go, she's strong enough. The rogue, I don't care about his life, but everybody else, you guys stick around. The rest of you will stay and work, and I will hear no argument. Those are my terms. Oh, and I should be delighted to accompany you. Lead the way, Kelvin. Thancred, no. Your etheric flow has been compromised. Do not deny it. To venture into an environment so thick with ether, so close to the ethereal sea, would be to risk further impairment, or worse. But Minfilia could be in there waiting for us. And you could die. And for what? If she's waiting beyond, Kelvin will find her. Trust in her. Have faith. Damn it all. I'm sorry you can't come with me, Thancred. Bring her back to us. Okay, is this a dungeon? Fuck. Oh, it is a dungeon. Alright, okay.